Markel, Coach spoke earlier and said you played excellent tonight. Can I just ask what was working for you out there, even though it was a preseason game and you folks did lose tonight?
Um, I think just my rhythm going into the game again. I think it goes back to, my summer work, putting in the work in the summer, and just trying to get my rhythm, and I feel really good right now. I feel very confident. My body also feels very good. So that's that. But, I'm kind of disappointed in the loss. I'm playing to win. So that's really what matters to me. Although I did play well, but, I got to help my team play better too.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Markelle, what did you see out of your teammate, rookie Cole Anthony? He looked much more comfortable in his second outing. What did you see from him?
I think he's learning the game. This is his first time playing, his first two games, so he's just getting more and more experience out there. And again, I think that not only coach, but, us as teammates, I know myself, I'm just trying to help him out. Just give him the confidence to go out there and play freely and play his game. He's a very talented young player. And the best way to learn is through experience. So I think right now he's just figuring stuff out. He's still learning and he still has, a lot to grow on. But as you guys can see, he's getting more and more comfortable, and I'm excited.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
How do you feel like the two of you mesh when you're out on the court together?
I think we can be really good. Again, our tempo, I think that's a big thing that coach is trying to, emphasize this year. So being able to have two guards out, whoever gets it out, I can be interchangeable. He can be interchangeable, and just push the pace. And then you have two guys that can put pressure on the rim and also play pick and roll. That's always a plus. So I think that it's going to be a very hard to guard down the road as we continue to learn each other's game. He continues to grow within our offense and defensively, and I'm very excited with that. So
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Markelle, you talked during training camp about being more aggressive and assertive. We saw you, going downhill a lot tonight, both, finishing at the rim and kicking out to teammates. Is that what you were is that part of what you were talking about, during training camp?
Absolutely. I think that's one thing that's going to help us win this year. Me being aggressive, and again, aggressive doesn't mean me, having to score every time. If I can draw two defenders and get one of my teammates open, or, push the pace and get us into our offense that much quicker so we have, more time on the clock and get into that. That's what I'm trying to do. And I think also, one thing I got to lock in on is defensively, keeping that same aggression on the defensive end, so I can just keep constant pressure on the other team, whatever night we go out. So I think that's just an example, and I'm still looking to continue to grow as we, continue to play.
Roy Perry, Orlando Sentinel.
Markelle, Cole mentioned earlier in his interview about the speed of the game, and of course you've worked hard to get over that as well. What are some ways or things that you've talked to him about and trying to help him do that?
Well, just seeing the floor, I think both being injured and having that full year under my belt, I was able to see stuff that I wasn't able to see, coming into the league. So I'm just trying to get him a head start on that stuff, helping him see certain options and screen and roll. Also, helping him try to learn his teammates, Evan, Vooch, those guys that he's on the floor with, I know their tendency better than he does right now. So just trying to give him, little pointers to help him out, but, also allow him to learn while he's playing. But anything I see that he's doing on the floor that I feel like I can help him with, and not only myself, I see other teammates doing it too, but I'm trying to do that. I want to give him the best chance to be successful and to help our team. We're going to need him this year. I think he's going to be a big part of it. So I've just been talking to him, anything he needs defensively. Also, that's another thing that coach is big on. So just trying to help him make easier reads, things that help me trying to kind of pick it up quicker once I got that. I'm just trying to give him all the tricks of the trade, to try to help him out.
Go ahead, Roy.
Thanks, Trish. And just an unrelated question. I don't know if you've thought about this, Markelle, or if you guys have talked about it, but how strange is it that you've played the Hawks twice, in 3 days in preseason? You won't see them again until March, and it's a team that's in your division. How strange is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. I don't think any of us, we haven't really talked about it, but it's new. Everything's new. So you really don't, it's just crazy, So just sticking patient and just trying to come out and compete every night, Of course, without, some fans in the building, we got to bring our energy. And I think tonight we kind of lacked that in the beginning, coming out a little bit sluggish. But, again, it's going to be new for everybody. So, again, we're trying to work through it together as a team. and try to figure out what works for us so we can, get to it as soon as possible.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Markelle, I'm just curious whether you saw Chase Young's touchdown.
Yeah, I actually heard about it when I was walking off the floor. I heard a few people talking about it. Picked up a fumble, ran it in. So, and they got the win. So I'm pretty excited about that. Although we lost, I did hear about his touchdown. So I'm excited about that.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Markelle, just curious, there's all these different protocols. You're obviously in the same city for an extended period of time. How different overall was this road trip from a normal road trip you'd take under normal circumstances?
It's pretty crazy, just, being in your room, not really, being able to leave like that. So everything is new again. And I think it's also kind of reminded me, of like AAU trips, when you used to go and you just used to stay for a couple of days and you might end up playing the same team, you never know. So again, I think it's just all about trying to find that rhythm and figure out what works, not only for myself, but for our team, and trying to do it as quick as possible so we can be used to it, because, everybody's going through the same stuff. So it's really not an excuse to say that, it's new stuff going on. So we just got to figure out what works for us and bring the energy. And I think we're gonna do that pretty soon. So,
Any final questions for Markelle? Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.